In this video, we're going to get introduced to the JQuery user interface. So what is the JQuery UI? Let's have a look at the JQuery UI website. We've got a definition there. So it's referring to the JQuery UI as a set of interactions, effects, widgets, and themes, which are built on top of the JQuery library. Okay, and basically we will use these effects, widgets, and so on to make our web page more user interactive. Okay, so if we go to the themes link, we can have a look at a few examples. Let's just go to the gallery. So again, the jQuery UI includes both a CSS element, which has got a list of styling themes, and also it's got all these methods and functions that we can use to create interactions and effects with the user. Okay, so if we scroll down, we'll see examples of these widgets that we can build using the jQuery UI. So you've got, for example, accordions, which are a set of sections that are collapsible if we click on the section title. Okay, also we've got buttons with different styling and also styling of checked buttons. And we've got other widgets like tabs, date pickers, styling of highlighted elements. We've got specific classes for those styles, and also we've got styles of error messages. We've got also some framework icons and tooltips, okay, which show some information about a certain elements when you hover on it. Okay, so if we change the theme, for example, let's select that theme, so we can just see that all the widgets, they change their styling according to that theme. Okay, so if we go for another one, let's go for the sunny theme, so you can see that's all the widgets they have changed to this new style. All right. Okay, so first of all, if we want to use the jQuery UI as we have done with jQuery itself, we need to refer to this library either by downloading the library or by referring to it using a CDN. In our case, we're just going to go for a CDN because it's the easiest way to do it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the Google CDN, and we're going to select the jQuery UI. And all we need to do is select, copy paste these couple of lines. So the first one is referring to the style sheet, and the second one is referring to the library of functions and methods that will create all our effects and interactions. So we can just copy paste those in the head section of our HTML file. Okay, let's save. Okay, all right, so to start, we're gonna style the Facebook div using a class that is part of the jQuery UI style sheet, and this class we want to use is gonna be a class that will style the Facebook div in a way that all the corners are rounded. So the class name is, so just gonna add it to the we're gonna add it to the blue box class. So the class is UI -corner all. Okay, and we can see that now the Facebook div has got all its corners rounded. Okay, we can try the same thing with the other divs. Okay, let's add this class to the Apple div and add it to the Microsoft div. So we can see that it gives us some easy styling there using this class. All right. Okay, now we can try something else. We're gonna create a div, and we want to style this div using the error styling. The styling we use for error messages is going to be done by the UI state error class. Okay, so let's go for that. So let's just create a div, and let's have a paragraph inside div. Error message. Okay. So let's give it a class. So the class is going to be UI state error, and let's just add some other styling using some inline CSS. Let's change the height to 100 pixels and the margin top to 20 pixels. That's better. Okay. So if we want to change the theme, all we need to do is go to the link of the style sheet. So following themes, we can see there that we're using the smoothness theme. If you want to change it, we can just pick the name from any of the themes that we have in the themes page. And for instance, we can try the sunny theme, and we will see that the style has changed. We can try other themes, Blitzer, for example, and you can see how the styling changes according to the theme. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at one example of effects and interactions. We will see how to make a certain element draggable. So let's say we want to make the Facebook div draggable. So we want to be able to drag the elements around. So all we need to do is select the elements. So we're going to select the Facebook div using its ID, and we're going to use a method. It's called draggable. Okay, draggable. Okay. So now if we refresh the page, we can see that the Facebook div is draggable and we can take it anywhere. And we'll see this in detail in the next video. So we'll cover draggable and droppable. So this is a short introduction to the jQuery user interface. In the next few videos, we will be covering interactions, and also we will see how to create widgets using the jQuery UI.